Hey, welcome to an episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Doing a beer I got on 𝗂𝗄𝗧. This is from brewery 𝗏𝗏𝗡 Necromancer. Red wine barrel aged quadruple ale brewed with rose hips and green raisins. 11.8% ABV. This is definitely one of the coolest labels I've ever seen in a long time. Looks like a comic book label. So we get it into the Spiegel tulip glass here, and it is a kind of a deep amber, kind of light chestnut color, quite clear. Get about a two finger, eggshell sudsy foam. It's mostly dissipated by now. Let's give it a whiff. I will say it is quite fruity. Definitely fruity smelling. Yeah, I guess I get some raisins. I'm not really sure what rose hips are about. It has like kind of a fruit punch kind of smell to it. So it's like all the red fruits like cherry, plum. Do you count plum as a red fruit? But, like red colored fruits, some dry fruit. I will say the alcohol is very, very clean. Like no fusel, no burning. I can't even tell that it's there. Yeah, so pretty fruity smelling. I'm not really getting Belgian yeast character though. So I am rambling. Let's dive into the beer. Cheers. That is a fruit bomb. Very, very sweet. Not cloying sweet. I mean, it's sweeter than the average quad, I will say. And to me, it strikes me as very malty. I think a lot of those fruit characters that I was getting on the aroma and in the flavor, I think that's coming a lot of that from the malt, not so much from whatever quad character there is. But yeah, I'm definitely getting a raisin kind of flavor on there. Has a it's quite malty too, because I'm actually getting a little bit of caramel and toffee, and that would definitely be coming from the malt. As far as like the fruity character, yeah. So I mean, classic Belgian, dates, figs, raisins. I'm still not sure if I get rose hips or not. I think that's more of like it's like a floral kind of spice thing. But I'm not getting like any real spice on here. No cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, nothing like that. And like I said, same thing with the aroma. I wasn't getting Belgian yeast on the aroma. I'm not really getting Belgian yeast in the flavor either. So I mean, this could be like a Belgian quad like recipe, but fermented with like their house yeast or some other American yeast or something like that. But usually a banana, clove, citrus, things like that. I'm not. And also for a quad, it's very undercarbonated. I would describe this as probably full bodied, which your classic Chimay Blue, Rochefort 12, St. Abbot 12. Those are all pretty big bodied beers, but they're also highly carbonated, and this is low carbonated, so it's giving me like this kind of syrupy kind of texture and sweetness, so it's throwing me off a little. Also, something I forgot to mention. I mentioned at the beginning. This beer is aged in red wine barrels. So if you're aging in red wine barrels, it doesn't matter what kind of barrels, unless they're just straight up brand new barrels. But bourbon barrel, whiskey barrel, wine barrel, you're gonna get both the alcohol and the wood. I'm getting neither on this beer. Yeah, I'm not really picking up woody character or barrel character. This is striking me as like a very sweet beer. I don't think I would. If I was drinking this blind, I don't think quad would be one of the first styles that I would, guess. I think it's closer to like barley wine, or just like American strong ale, but without the hops, or some kind of English strong ale almost. I mean, it tastes good for what it is. I will say though that for 11.8 ABV, that alcohol is real smooth. Maybe it's adding like kind of vanilla character, but otherwise it's very neutral, very clean, nothing burning. So on Untapped, only two of my friends have had this, and they've had it really recently. This person gave it 4.3, and then this person gave it 2. So I didn't know what to expect. I was like, wow, one person loved it, one person hated it. I don't like it quite as much as, the guy who loved it, but I would not call this a 2 out of 4 beer. I don't know what Jeff's talking about. This is a fine, fun, strong ale, kind of experimental type thing. It doesn't really live up to the way that it's marketed. Red wine barrel with rose hips. I get like almost none of that. The raisin, yes. That being said, it's still a tasty beer. It's, quite undercarbonated for a so-called quad. But, for 11.8, it's real smooth and really easy to drink. So, I'm going to go... It's actually kind of a low grade on this one. But I'm going to give this a 3.5. That's like a 7 out of 10 for the Dread Necromancer. It's good. I wanted to love it. I went into this thing and it was going to be like a 9 or a 10. It doesn't quite live up to... what they're marketing it as. Although I will say this is an awesome label. All right, so if you watched all the way to the end, you're awesome. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year's, everybody, by the way. And I will see you next time. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Review. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.